Good evening, everyone, or good morning. I just want to say that I spent 3 hours with Dev and we finally made it come true, right? So we finally have a standalone version of the dashboard, right? So now the dashboard has an own indicator, right? And the QT SSMT Pro is its own, right? And we updated lots of stuff, right? Lots of little minor bugs that were happening. We updated everything. We spent lots of times, right, trying to correct some minor stuff. Now I think it is reaching perfection. Okay, so let me tell you what's up. So this column, right, it shows you the pending SSMT, right? So now, for example, in micro, it will tell you there's nothing, right? And if you check on micro, there is nothing. Here on locked, it will show you the last locked SSMT, right? It tells you it's bullish between Q4 and Q3. And this is actually true, right? So there is a line between Q4 and Q3 bullish, right? So it's amazing, right? For me, this shit is now getting crazy, right? So you can see whatever SSMTs from whatever time frame you are on, right? And then your decision making becomes way better, okay? Now, if you can see, there is both a bullish SSMT here and the bearish SSMT, okay? And it says that, okay, between Q2, Q1, right? So this is now perfect, okay? And it made him crazy to make this happen, okay? But we ended up doing it, and that's cool, okay? So now we have a custom, right? You can choose whatever assets you want on the dashboard as well, creator mode, whatever, right? And it will just work, right? Which give us now the room to maybe add, when we decipher the quarter sequences that I told you guys, whenever we have those secret sequences ready, we will try and make these lines show with special colors, and they will tell us what sequence happened, right? Now we have some lines free in the codes, right? We'll try to see how we can input them when we actually find them, right? Now, let's actually quickly talk about what happened today, okay? So we were in London and I made a market review or a preview, okay, for the day, okay? So in that video, we had a weekly bearish SSMT that happened between Tuesday and Monday, okay? So with that bearish in mind, okay, this one, right? With that bearish in mind, I was thinking this was high of the week, okay? And I told them that today was Q3 and we will wait for Q3 of Q3 of Q3, aka 945, to find a setup bearish from this, right? Or I told them also that we can create another bearish sequential today, and it will be even more perfect because high of the week will be on Q3 and they will try to hide it with Q2, right? So having that in mind, right, we also had a bearish 15 minutes here, right? And then just at market open, another one, okay? We kind of were knowing that will happen, right? Now the problem, here's the problem. The problem with today's trade, right? They just took those highs, CSD, with a huge stop loss and just kept going, right? Then I told them that we were sticking to the plan, waiting for Q3 of Q3 of Q3, aka 945. right? But there was a problem that happened at 9:45, which is ES took Monday low, right? But NQ didn't, making it a weekly sequential SMT against another weekly sequential SMT. And if we go to the monthly sequential SMT, right? So this will be the sequential SMT that will give us the narrative, right? For these, it will be higher probability than both of those sequential SMT, right? And if you see that, we have a bullish one, right, with RTY. We didn't have this bearish one at the time. But let's now not talk about RTY. Let's say RTY is actually a, what is called, a intermarket SMT. So let's deactivate RTY. And you will see here that this SSMT happened with YM as well, right? So this is way stronger, right? So the last actual bullish SSMT that is locked happened with YM. Sorry guys, I have a problem with my internet. Okay, so the last bullish SMT was this one, right? We had this one, but we traded through it. We disrespected it. It's also another sign of bullishness, right? So we disrespected it with a fair value gap and we respected this fair value gap. Now remember this, guys. The fair value gap that usually disrespects sequential SMT is usually high probability if they want to continue in the same direction, okay? Now, so since this is bullish, right? And when I saw now this daily got bullish again, right? When I saw this, I was like, no, right? I told you guys that this was not good for shorts, right? So these shorts are not good. Or since we are in Q1 of the weekly, right? So we are of the monthly. So we are in the first week of the month, which is Q1, aka accumulation, right? So this week, and it has been accumulation, right? Since actually Monday, right? This is just an accumulation, right? We are doing nothing, okay? So this is why price action is or was pretty bad a little bit also for the MMXFVG setups. But once we will be done with this week, we will for sure have better price action, okay? So nothing for me, to be honest. I just knew, if you go to the Discord, I just knew and I told guys to just be done for the day because this was maybe a range, and which is exactly what happened, right? So we are creating a bunch of SSMTs every time and not going anywhere, right? So this is just a range, okay? So for me, since Wednesday didn't move, right, in a Q1, it just means that possibly tomorrow, if they don't move in New York, right, it just means that the whole week will be an accumulation. Then next week we'll take the high or low of the week, and then we'll start moving, right? For now, this is just ranging between these highs, okay? All right, so that's all for today's video. And guys, go to WOP and claim, right? Claim your new indicators, okay? Go to WOP and claim your new indicators, right? You will find them there. And if you like already the first version, try to not delete it. Or if you delete it, you still have it actually. You still have it. It will still be under your invite only scripts, okay? I will not delete it from TradingView, okay? All right, so that's all for today's video. And I'll see you guys in the next one, okay? Ciao, ciao.